Beneath the silent veils of eternity, where darkness whispers secrets yet to be spoken, the cosmos unfurls like a delicate tapestry woven with threads of unanswered questions. Light dances on the edge of infinity, yet remains forever elusive, casting shadows that shimmer with the memories of galaxies unborn. The James Webb Telescope, a celestial eye peering into the heart of the abyss, listens to the silent symphony of creation's first breath, unveiling mysteries inscribed in the fabric of time itself. Each photon it captures is a whisper of history, a murmur from the birth of stars and the solitude of primordial voids. In this profound stillness, we feel the weight of the universe's ancient dreams pressing softly against our existence, stirring a sense of wonder that echoes beyond comprehension. Can we truly grasp the depths where light and darkness intertwine, where the very fabric of reality shimmers with the promise of the unknown? But what lies behind this cosmic veil? The universe stretches beyond the limits of human sight, a boundless sea of stars, galaxies, and dark matter that whispers the story of existence itself. Imagine a vast swirling canvas painted with strokes of luminous nebulae, clusters of ancient stars, and the faint glow of cosmic dust, all woven into a fabric so intricate that it defies full comprehension. This immense expanse is not merely empty space. It is a living landscape, a revelation of nature's grand design, where each speck of light holds the memory of billions of years. Like a colossal, celestial symphony, it resonates with the silent heartbeat of time, an echo of origins that stretch back to the very beginning of everything we know. In this immense universe, the James Webb Space Telescope functions as a sacred lens, a vessel designed to pierce through cosmic veils that have obscured our view for eons. It is the most powerful eye ever sent into space, capable of capturing photons that have traveled across unfathomable distances, some from when the universe itself was only a few 100 million years old. These photons carry the secrets of primordial worlds forming in the darkness, the first glimmers of light breaking through the cosmic void, and the silent birth of galaxies that would one day house the planets and life as we understand it. This telescope doesn't just see, it whispers truths from the depths of cosmic history, revealing environments that are both eerily familiar and mystifyingly alien. Think of the universe as an immense, layered cathedral, each galaxy a stained glass window filtering the light of eternity, each star a flickering candle illuminating an ancient prayer. The space surrounding us, vast, silent, and profound, harbors the stories of creation, destruction, and rebirth, written in the language of light and shadow. As we gaze into this infinite architecture, we are reminded not only of our insignificance, but also of our profound connection to the cosmos' relentless pursuit of self-awareness. Every discovery made by Webb unfolds like a chapter in an ongoing cosmic epic, a testament to what humanity can uncover when curiosity meets humility amid the grandeur of the universe. And so, we stand at the threshold of mysteries as vast as the universe itself, eager to unravel what secrets lie hidden beneath these celestial layers. The questions swirl like galaxies in collision. What ancient energies shaped the first stars? How did the universe's unseen matter forge the arena where life could emerge? What truths might be hidden within this infinite architecture? As our understanding deepens, one thing remains certain. The cosmos beckons us to listen, to learn, and to marvel at its boundless depths. But as we peer into the silence, what lies beyond the horizon of our knowledge, waiting patiently in the dark? Before we continue, take a moment. Breathe softly within this shared silence and let your presence echo in the vastness. Imagine the universe as a gentle, ancient lullaby, each star a whisper of untold stories, each galaxy a verse written in light and shadow. As we gaze upward, the slow dance of celestial bodies unfolds with a quiet grace, inviting us to listen closely to the secrets carried across eons. If this journey resonates with you, walk beside us in this quiet wonder, each moment a step closer to understanding the mysteries woven into the fabric of existence. Let your imagination drift through the cosmos, feeling both small and deeply connected. Now, as the stars shimmer softly in the distance, let's return to where it all began, at the cosmic origins of light and darkness, where every mystery first took form and forever changed the story of everything. Before the dawn of time, there was only an endless, shifting chaos, a great whisper of nothingness stretched beyond comprehension. Imagine a void so primordial, so vast and unformed, it resembled a cosmic night without stars, a silent orchestra playing notes unread by any ear. In that ancient silence, faint sparks flickered like dying embers, remnants of a fire that had yet to ignite. It was a place where darkness and light, matter and void, mingled in an eternal dance, swirling in chaos, yet holding the promise of something more. Then, from the depths of this primal storm, something began to stir, an echo called creation. It was as if the universe, long concealed behind layers of silent darkness, took a breath and exhaled anew. The chaos twisted and turned, trembling with the restless energy of birth. It was a cosmic fire that kindled a faint glow, faint yet full of potential. Dust particles, tiny fragments of ancient secrets, began to coalesce, weaving an intricate fabric from the remnants of nowhere. These fragments spun and collided, like sparks igniting in a long-forgotten forge, giving shape to something unimaginable. Slowly, the silence yielded to a whisper, a faint hum that grew, swirling into a symphony of light and shadow. What was once an unfathomable void transformed into a tapestry of swirling dust and glowing nuclei, a universe unfolding from the chaos, birthing galaxies that spun with elegance and purpose, as if the darkness itself had hesitated, holding its breath before releasing waves of radiant creation. The raw, primal power of that instant, when chaos shifted into structure, resonates in every star, every galaxy, every fleeting whisper of light that reaches across the cosmos to us now. Imagine the universe as an ancient myth, a story told in the language of fire and dust, elements forged in the crucible of those primordial fires. Each star, each planet, is a testament to the moment when chaos became ordered, the silent symphony of cosmic rebirth echoing through eternity. The universe's earliest days were a delicate balancing act, a dance in the dark where hope was but a flicker, slowly growing into a blazing fire, illuminating the unknown. In those moments, the universe was a newborn child, fragile yet fierce, cradled in the arms of infinity as it learned to breathe in the vast, silent corridors of endless time. And now, standing at the edge of that ancient silence, we feel the weight of eons. We witness only faint echoes of that first spark, faint streaks of light that have traveled across unfathomable depths, bringing stories from the very beginning. Every photon that whispers of the past carries within it a fragment of that primal dawn, reminding us that from chaos, order was born. From silence, the symphony of existence emerged, relentless, majestic, and deeply mysterious. What remains buried in that ancient silence? What secrets lie hidden beneath layers of dust and darkness, waiting for us to uncover? Beneath the surface of the universe's grand birth lies not just the story of stars and galaxies, but the very essence of our own existence, the quiet birth of everything we know, and everything yet to be discovered. Imagine scientific data as a delicate diary, a time capsule inscribed with the language of light and shadow. Each photon that journeys through the universe carries with it the whispers of distant epochs, a silent message from the past waiting patiently to be deciphered. These tiny carriers of history are not just particles. They are memories etched into the fabric of space itself. Fossils of a universe long gone, yet stubbornly preserved in the vacuum of eternity. When we point the James Webb Telescope toward the faint glow of the earliest galaxies, we are opening a window into a forgotten world, capturing echoes from a time when the universe was a newborn, fragile, and full of potential. It's as if we are reading a cosmic diary, written in the language of spectral fingerprints, each line revealing the birth stories of stars, the death throes of ancient worlds, or the slow formation of cosmic structures. These invisible threads, woven into the light that reaches us, carry an emotional weight, for they connect us to the most distant corners of time, pulling at the roots of our curiosity. Behind the precision of data and the complexity of instruments lies a profound human longing to understand from where we come, to trace the roots of our own existence back across billions of years. Like archaeologists delicately brushing away layers of Earth, scientists tease out the faint signals hidden in the vast darkness, revealing patterns and fragments that compose the universe's memory. Every spectral line, every faint shift in the data, bears witness to epochs of creation, moments when matter condensed, when stars ignited in the darkness, forging elements that would one day form planets, and perhaps life itself. These are not just numbers, charts, or graphs. They are echoes reverberating through the void, touching the edge of what was once thought unreachable. The data provides a portrait of time itself, a chronicle written across light years, a story of transformation etched into the faint glow that travels across the cosmos. Beneath these records, something is still alive, an unseen pulse waiting to be uncovered. The universe's history whispers through the frames of our instruments, reminding us that the past persists in the silent archives of the cosmos. Each discovery deepens our sense of wonder, igniting a curiosity that seeks not only answers, but meaning, connection, and understanding. And so, we listen closely to these faint echoes, knowing that within them lies a truth, one that can transform our perspective, bridging the vast silence of space and time with the intimate dialogue of discovery. Imagine slowly zooming in from the vast, silent darkness of space, narrowing your focus until your eye is drawn to unseen worlds beneath the surface, hidden terrains concealed from view, waiting just beyond the reach of light. What no one ever expected to find beneath our feet, deep within the microscopic shadows that cradle our planet's history. As the perspective tightens, the scale shrinks, from galaxies swirling in cosmic tapestries to tendrils of microbes dwelling in the thin layer of soil, microscopic cities bustling with activity that we can't see without help. It's a transition from the grand and observable to the secret and subordinate, where a universe of unseen life exists in the quiet darkness. The ground beneath us is a layered archive composed of sediment and fossilized memories, holding secrets that stretch backward through eons. These structures, antiquated and fragile, are the terrain of evolution's most delicate work, carved silently into the microscopic record. We peer through the lens of discovery to uncover what was once hidden: ancient spores preserved in amber, molecules long dormant, or microbial ecosystems thriving in the deepest cracks of the Earth's crust. Every layer, every tiny organism, whispers stories no human eye could ever witness unaided. a story of life persisting in the shadows, surviving the chaos of the surface world. With each zoom, the tension grows, the contrast sharpening between what is seen and what is concealed. The unknown becomes an imminent threat, an exhilarating enigma. What secrets are buried beneath layers of rock and time, awaiting the moment of revelation? This silence is not empty, but teeming with possibilities. Metaphorical worlds within worlds. Biological treasure troves buried in the Earth's hidden depths. It's as if the planet itself is a vault, concealing clues about past catastrophes and resilient life forms locked in a slumber no human eye can penetrate. But what kind of life waits inside this silence? Could there be microscopic civilizations, alternate realities thriving beneath our feet, veiled in perpetual darkness? As we delve deeper into this hidden universe, the tension escalates. Every discovery a jolt of revelation, every question intensifying the mystery that remains just beyond our grasp. We stand on the brink of understanding that what lies beneath the surface is more than dirt and stone. It's the root of life's resilience, a silent testament to survival against the odds. The unseen looms like a secret, whispered in the shadows, waiting for its moment of discovery to shake the very foundation of what we thought we knew. And perhaps what no one ever expected to find is hiding precisely where we least expect it, in the silent, shadowed depths, waiting just for us to look closer. Imagine gently peeling back the veil of darkness, narrowing our view until we arrive at worlds invisible to the naked eye, tiny realms where life endures against all odds. In the deepest corners of our planet, beneath layers of ice and rock, microscopic organisms cling to existence, resilient as whispers of hope in the cold silence. These minuscule explorers thrive where the light has long forsaken the shadows, surviving in environments so hostile they seem impossible for life to persist. They are the silent witnesses to nature's quiet strength, a testament that even in the harshest silence, persistence blooms like a fragile flower pushing through concrete. As we tilt the lens further, we see these resilient beings as metaphors, emblematic of hope, tenacity, and the universal urge to endure. These microorganisms, suspended in icy prisons or hidden beneath layers of sediment, are like tiny candles flickering in the void. They symbolize the human spirit's quiet resistance. Bend but not break, persist in the face of overwhelming darkness. What if similar life forms, unseen and unfathomable, exist elsewhere, within the swirling clouds of distant worlds or buried beneath alien soils? Like stars born amidst chaos, life arising in tumultuous clouds, or in the chaos of planetary mosaics, suggests that creation is often born from disorder itself. It's a gentle reminder that resilience isn't only a trait of survival, but a sacred dance with chaos, a vow to continue even when everything seems shattered. Perhaps, in some far-flung corner of the universe, alien worlds harbor hidden ecosystems, thriving under conditions that on Earth would be deemed impossible. Briny pools beneath icy crusts, or volcanic vents warmed by unseen fires. These are birthplaces where potential lives, unseen and innocent, stir quietly in the darkness. We pace closer to understanding that life's perseverance isn't limited to our familiar world, but is woven into the very fabric of existence. It grows in secret, in muted resilience, in environments where danger lurks in every shadow. The image of tiny microbes surviving beneath frozen sheets is like a mirror to human perseverance, holding on to hope when the odds are stacked high, quietly defying the silence that seeks to swallow them. Their fragile forms mirror our own fears and hopes, reminding us that strength is often born from vulnerability, and resilience is rooted in the smallest acts of persistence. If life finds a way there, hidden beneath the ice, nestled in the blackness of space, or perhaps in the depths of our own fears, what are we capable of surviving? These tiny warriors whisper to us that even in the face of utter hostility, life can carve out a sanctuary. It reminds us that our own perseverance, like theirs, arises from a fragile yet unbreakable core, an enduring hope that no darkness, no chaos, is ultimately strong enough to extinguish the desire to continue. In moments of quiet wonder, we realize that life's true power lies in its ability to persist silently yet fiercely, a gentle testament to the infinite possibilities waiting to be discovered in the universe's most unlikely corners. Imagine looking into the depths of a frozen ocean, where microbial life clings to existence beneath layers of ice that seem impenetrable. It's quiet now. But what if this silence is just the beginning? The universe whispers secrets, and the James Webb Telescope is revealing truths we never expected. We stand at a crossroads, standing with awe, yet feeling a rising tension, a call to pay close attention. Would you survive in this environment? Would you thrive where life seems impossible? What does this story awaken in you? Hope, fear, curiosity? Your thoughts matter more than ever now. Because, and yet, something is unraveling fast. Our understanding of resilience is expanding. The universe is revealing that survival isn't just for stars or distant worlds. It's a story woven into everything, and the question remains, what are we capable of enduring? The ice caps are melting, impossibly fast. Their once vast and unyielding surface now drips and cracks. Each fragment breaking away is a silent scream, a small disaster. The cause is clear: rising temperatures, driven by human shadows cast long over the Earth's fragile skin. But the effect is far more brutal. The ocean swells, swallowing coastlines, drowning communities beneath waves that weren't supposed to be relentless so soon. The breath of the planet is fading, mountains of ice becoming ghostly memories. Melting ice releases trapped methane, a potent voice of destruction, speeding the warming even further, spiraling into chaos. The balance we relied on begins to collapse. Vegetation withers in scorched earth, lost to drought and fire. The lush, breathing planet edges toward silence, and so do we. As the world unravels, celestial bodies follow suit. Stars, once vibrant and life-giving, die in slow, inevitable decay. Their light dims, flickering out like distant candles snuffed by unseen hands. This is the domino of destruction, celestial and terrestrial, echoing through the cosmos, each collapse a mirror of our own fragile existence. The universe's great engines falter. Galaxies drown in darkness, their stars extinguished before they can fully ignite. The cosmic steady rhythm turns into a dirge, a lament echoing across the silent void. And beneath the surface of our consciousness, a fear stirs, deep, trembling, undeniable. Systems that once thrived are now turning to dust. Entire ecosystems collapsing, their intricate web fraying at the edges, tearing apart the fabric of life. Once thriving jungles are reduced to ash. Coral reefs, the vibrant nurseries of life, lie bleached and dead, silenced in a quiet scream. What remains is a decaying symphony, a reminder that nothing is eternal. The cause and effect blend into a relentless march. Extraction, pollution, neglect. The consequences are destruction on a scale that leaves no room for hope, only the heavy weight of loss. Every failure echoes deep inside us, a moral sickness, a slowly closing door. In that unraveling, something new begins to stir. powers beyond understanding awaken. In the chaos and collapse, seeds of rebirth gather darkly in the shadows. The universe's relentless push toward decay fuels an undeniable truth. Resilience is born from destruction. But the path ahead is shrouded in grief, fear. We are witnesses and players in a story of unraveling, a cycle where growth and ruin intertwine, and the stakes couldn't be higher. What do you carry in your heart when confronted with this truth? How does it shape what you believe is possible? We stand on the edge, watching the final pieces slip away. The grave reality presses in. Time feels stolen, slipping through our fingers. Yet, amid the chaos, a question lingers. Can we face the unraveling? Or are we forever bound to it? Beneath the surface of our collective wonder and curiosity, a quiet war is unfolding. The James Webb Telescope, with its unparalleled gaze into the cosmos, reveals not only the origins of stars, but also layers of human ambition cloaked in secrecy. As nations and corporations scramble for access, claiming to seek knowledge, progress, enlightenment, what truths are left hidden behind closed doors? Who benefits from this cosmic revelation, and who remains in the dark? These questions drift through conversations like ghostly whispers, their echoes tainted with the undertones of power and control. What if the real prize lies not in the search for understanding, but in domination? In the shadows of public awe, strategic agendas emerge: resources, technology, influence. Space has long been seen as the final frontier, yet beneath that veneer of exploration, disputes over celestial territory ignite quietly. Countries vie for control over extraterrestrial minerals, precious metals, rare elements vital for our technological future. Hidden behind the guise of scientific progress, the truth is, some have already charted pathways to claim these treasures, outpacing others with wealth, influence, and silent alliances. And so we ask, who shapes the future? And who is forgotten in its shadow? The stakes extend beyond harnessing resources. There's a deeper play, a battle over knowledge itself. The data collected by Webb, some argue, is not for all humanity, but a tool for geopolitics. Nations that have secured advanced technology could wield the universe as another arena of dominance. Secrets buried in the cosmic depths, once the domain of pure curiosity, are becoming commodities, bargaining chips in a new type of Cold War. Yet, not everyone benefits from this secret economy. As the wealth and power concentrate in a few hands, the promise of universal enlightenment turns into a smokescreen. What of the marginalized? The impoverished? Those left on Earth, struggling with crises born of greed and neglect, are virtually invisible to these cosmic pursuits. Their stories, their struggles, are now secondary to ambitions etched in stardust. Hypothetically, what if the true influence lies not in what we see, but in what remains unseen? What if the real control is exercised through silence, through the withholding of vital discoveries, through the manipulation of public perception? When the cosmos is weaponized, used to justify dominance, what moral lines are crossed? Is our pursuit of progress turning into a stratified game, where justice is blurred by whispers of secret deals? In this complex landscape, contradictions abound. The same institutions that champion transparency often operate in shadows. The public's thirst for answers fuels a crescendo of curiosity. But beneath that roar, strategic interests thrive quietly. Information is curated, narratives are shaped. The stars tell a story that can be rewritten to serve those in power, leaving ordinary minds grappling with the disparity between what we are told and what is concealed. And so we question, who truly controls the narrative? Who gains access? And who is left behind in the dark? The universe, vast and enigmatic, becomes a mirror for our own divisions. As we look upward, hoping for unity and understanding, we must confront the reality that seeking knowledge can also mean seeking advantage. This pursuit, benevolent or malevolent, may deepen existing inequalities, further entrenching the divides that threaten our shared future. What if, in the end, the greatest risk is not the unknown worlds we survey, but the unseen machinations shaping our destiny? When cosmic secrets are wielded as weapons, do we risk losing sight of justice, fairness, morality? Are we preparing ourselves to accept a universe where access is rationed, where the pursuit of knowledge remains a privilege of the few? And so we ask, who shapes the future? And who is forgotten in its shadow? The silent wars continue beneath the surface of our collective vision. They silently test the fabric of what it means to be fair, to be just. As the stars beckon us with promises of enlightenment, ask yourself, in this grand pursuit, who really wins? And who risks being left behind? Imagine a future where the secrets uncovered by the James Webb Telescope have deepened divides rather than bridged gaps. What if the vast knowledge of the universe is weaponized, used by those in power to entrench their control, to hoard resources, and to manipulate perceptions? In this scenario, the cosmic discoveries are kept behind closed doors, access limited to the wealthy and influential. Small nations and marginalized communities are left in the shadows, their voices drowned beneath the weight of secrecy. The hunt for celestial minerals intensifies, fueling conflicts that mirror the world's ongoing struggles over land and wealth. The knowledge that could inspire global progress becomes a tool for domination instead of unity. As the universe's mysteries reveal boundless potential, they are instead weaponized, embedded within economic and geopolitical games that threaten to fracture humanity's future. The environment on Earth continues to unravel as greed fuels resource extraction that disregards the planet's fragility. Rising tides swallow coastal towns, ecosystems vanish, and humanity's pursuit of short-term gain blinds us to the need for cooperation. The global fabric pulls apart, each community isolated, each nation guarding its share of the cosmic prize. Where would you stand? Would you be among those fighting for a fairer distribution, advocating for transparency? Or would you accept that the universe's secrets are just another resource to be owned and exploited? Now, imagine a different future, a future inspired by a collective hope. What if the knowledge we gain through the Webb telescope fosters global cooperation? What if these discoveries serve as a catalyst for shared progress, transcending borders and divisions? Envision a world where the universe's marvels remind us of our common origins, igniting a sense of shared responsibility. Humanity unites, pooling resources and expertise to address terrestrial crises. Climate change slows, renewable energy advances, and ecosystems heal because we recognize that our future depends on working together. Scientific breakthroughs become accessible to all, not just the privileged. Education and innovation flourish as nations collaborate, realizing that the universe's secrets are a gift, not a weapon, that belongs to all humanity. In this future, policies emerge rooted in justice and sustainability, driven by the understanding that our survival is intertwined. The lessons learned from the stars teach us humility, empathy, and the importance of collective stewardship. Imagine if we dedicated ourselves to using the universe's knowledge to uplift every person, ensuring that progress is inclusive and equitable. How would you shape this future? Would you champion the pursuit of unity, or would you accept division as inevitable? Where do you stand? In the end, it's not just a story of stars, it's a story of us. The decisions we make now will determine which path we walk. The universe whispers its truths, both inspiring and chilling. It asks us to choose. Will we let greed and fear define our destiny? Or will we harness our curiosity, our hope, to build a future rooted in justice and shared progress? The vision of tomorrow hangs on the choices we make today, louder than the furthest galaxies, urging us to remember that the true discovery lies in how we come together. Imagine a single ripple in still water, gentle yet impossible to ignore. This is your presence, your voice, echoing through the vastness. The mysteries uncovered by the James Webb Telescope are like sparks igniting the dark, reminding us that even the smallest actions can light the universe's immense story. If this touched your soul, let it ripple forward. Share your thoughts quietly. Leave your mark softly in the space of others' hearts. Your presence is the echo that keeps this story alive, weaving your humanity into the fabric of the cosmos. Leave behind not just a view, but a voice, an act of connection that reminds us we are co-creators of this collective journey. Now, let us fall into silence, trusting that our shared reflection is part of something infinitely greater, an ongoing dialogue between stars and human souls, endlessly unfolding. As we ponder the depths uncovered by the James Webb Telescope, we are reminded that the universe's greatest mysteries may not lie solely in what we see, but in what quietly observes us in return. What if the vast cosmos is not just a backdrop for our existence, but a conscious witness to our questions, our doubts, our hopes? What if every silence, each moment of stillness, carries a story waiting to be remembered, waiting to echo back through eternity? We began with a whisper of darkness and light intertwined, and now we find ourselves returning to that silence, the space both empty and full of potential. Perhaps the universe isn't just something we explore, but something that asks us to listen more deeply, more humbly, before the story concludes. And in that quiet, we realize the greatest mystery might be that even in our seeking, we are always being seen.